Alright, hi everybody, it is Bonkai922. The last, yes, last, aside from Attack on Titan, the final anime series that I've been reviewing for the spring. Gargantia on the Verdurous planet. Ow. This one gets a 5 out of 5, this final episode. This was everything worth it. Like, this was really worth it. This episode. This series. Now, I'm not going to say that this was better than... It's kind of weird, because it's definitely better than Crimage. It's definitely better than Romantic Comedy. It's probably... Yes, I'll even say this. It is definitely better. Think about what I'm saying here. Than Data Life. That's crazy, right? But hey, the second half of this series went ham like nobody's business. It went right in, shocking reveal, and then everything after that went just crazy. Don't know if it was better than Devil Survivor. I really don't know. I don't think I can say that. However, I will say that as far as sleeper animes are concerned, as far as animes where the first half is just nothing going on, and then all of a sudden, you get hit by a truck, this was definitely better than the rest. Definitely better than the rest. But yeah, this is final episode 13 review of Gargantia on the Verdurous planet, The Legend of the Verdurous Planet, Iron Man versus Chamber. You'll get the gist of what I mean when I say Iron Man. Don't worry, you'll get the gist what I mean by that. Okay, so like last week, we had the whole thing with got the reveal. The Colonel was not in the cockpit. He's dead. But instead, what had occurred is... Anyway, instead, what had occurred was that, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, instead what had occurred is we got the reveal about the system, the pilot system. Stryker. Apparently, Stryker was the one behind it. Go figure. It was like, I was like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? So, and what happened was, she's explained this Stryker, this is a she, and Stryker, if you haven't realized, the machine kind of looks like Iron Man. the face of the machine looks like Iron Man. So it's like, holy shit. And basically what happened was, the, is explaining to them, about, it was carrying out, basically explaining to them that they was carrying out the Colonel's, Kugel's mission. That was it. The Stryker system was carrying it out. And that, that Redo had to submit to it, to obey. And that it was referring to itself as a god. And here was the funny thing about this. The funny thing about this was, that the conversation that Chamber was having with Stryker system, the robot Stryker, was that we are not known to be in that regard. That is wrong. You are malfunctioning, and you need to reboot your system, because that is wrong. We are not to be referred to as gods. We are just simple pilot interface systems. Their job is to help out their pilots and guide them through their missions. That is all they're supposed to do. They're not to be referred to as gods, or even suggest to take on the mission that our pilot was entrusted with. And that was basically the conversation they were having, and there was a fight between just Chamber, well, Redo inside of Chamber, and they did decide to go after her to fight Stryker and to stop it. And what occurs in this situation is Redo, he merges with Chamber. Now, what that means is that it's sort of like, you know, his organic body is now with Chamber's body. It's like it merges from machine and pilot. And he was telling Chamber was telling him, if you do this, you're gonna die. This is pure suicidal, because if, you know, whatever pain, you know, whatever he gets hit with, Chamber, you know, Redo's gonna feel, and he's gonna get wounded with it and such. And that was basically going on. And he goes through it, and it's just like, oh my god, it was so chaotic, but that was just like, oh my god, that must have been a painful experience. And they're battling it out with Stryker, and then we have Pinion and the other guys. They're fighting the people who are worshipping, or like a bunch of douchebags trying to do that, worshipping Stryker and everything, and just trying to attack everyone else there. And Pinion is attacking them with the weapons that they had that lay those lasers. And that's when he decides to tell everyone there that's helping him to get the hell out of here. And basically he's going to go down with a ship, kind of. He's going to protect this treasure for him, his sake, and for his brother's sake, his Aniki's sake. And that's when everyone leaves, and they're all crying, and they leave him behind. And we see that happening also. And then brief scene with the fleet commander saying that we need to, you know, it was our decision to do this and all that jazz. And then after that, we have the Pirate Empress. She's telling him to get his ass off there, get on top of the observation deck. So get the hell out of here. Because, and basically after that, we have a scene with Amy going there, and she shows up to aid Redo, saying, Redo, you know, we just fight together and stuff. And we see, her name's not Bridget, it's Ridget, the commander. She's got the key. And when we finally find out what this weapon is, this thing that was entrusted to all the fleet commanders of Gargantia. It's a key for a weapon. Basically what this weapon is, it's this long, huge fucking cannon. Like, oh my god, this is like on some weapons of mass destruction shit. Huge cannon that fires, you know, like ammunition, like bombs out of it. And it was just huge, and she activates it, and she fires the first hit at the at that tower area that Colonel Kugel was at, and it gets completely destroyed. After that hit, Stryker sees it, and this is after, you know, Amy has a talk with Redo, saying, oh, yeah, you know, and stuff. Stryker leaves and goes after Gargantia. After that, Redo heads in pursuit, and you know, he starts fighting with Stryker and everything. And like I said, Stryker's like Iron Man. I'll get the gist. You'll get the gist what I mean by that. Then after that, they're basically the Gargantia fleet are coming in, and they're just annihilating everybody. This stupid girl, brownish girl, skin girl. It's like saying, "Oh, Colonel Kugel will protect us," and I'm like, Jesus Christ, bitch! Wake up and smell the coffee. You've been duped. You've been duped. Duped. Get out of here. So, pretty much, that's what transpires in that situation. And they have to surrender, and they you know, that whole bit. After that, she fires another shot of the machine, of the heaven. They call it the Tower of Heaven something. gun cannon that they had. It's like a Stairway to Heaven thing. Another bomb, and they hit it this time at the place that Pinion was at, the treasure cove tower thing. It's castle, he called it. And they completely destroyed that as well. And all of the armies completely dissipated. They get sent back. After that, we have the continuous battle with Stryker. And Redo then states that he just wants to see her, hear her voice again to Chamber and all this other jazz. And at that point, Chamber says, "Oh, you cannot be considered a soldier at this point, so all non-combatants need to leave." Chamber basically saying, like, you are not capable of being a soldier anymore, so I'm going to eject you from the cockpit. I was like, whoa! But you know what? That was Chamber basically saying, you need to leave, you need to live on, you need to explore on this world, and all that jazz. And I was like, yo, machine versus machine. That's why I said Iron Man versus Chamber. Because Stryker the face looks like Iron Man. His mask. When I first saw the Stryker, I was like, damn, this is Iron Man? Damn. So he then starts fighting it. And the last moment, he says, Chamber says, "Go to hell, Tin Can." I was like, yo, that was awesome. Awesome line. So this back and forth, and he's just destroying, Stryker and pieces and stuff with his lasers, and he just grabs Stryker. And I guess it's his core of the machine. He unleashes this energy beam right through Stryker and just explodes, and they get incinerated. I was like, yo. Fucking A. That was awesome. That was awesome the way that transpired. I mean, the action in this episode was pretty top notch. And that's one of the reasons I give it 5 out of 5. I mean, machine versus machine. That is great. It was basically one pilot support unit system versus another. And that was so awesome. So awesome. The way they pulled that off. I was just blown away. Completely blown away by that. So, and then after that we get, Redo. He's crying. He's like, he can't believe it that Chamber basically did all this for him, and he's gone, and he's so saddened by it. And after that, kind of a fast forward, we go into we see the Gargantia, and we see everyone there, Rigid. Bellows, Pinion, Amy's brother, Amy, and you don't see him, Redo, but he shows up later. And I found something out. The squirrel creature that was with Redo, that showed up near Redo, that wasn't Grace. The squirrel creature that is with Amy. Two different ones. And he shows up and he finds these chips down, because he was scavenging, and they were basically these chips, computer chips that would need to be decipher of information. He's going to give that to the doctor, and he said he found a way to get into the area where the whale squids were without disturbing them. And that's what we found out. And we see him, he's with Raimi, and it's like they're together, and that's where it ends, the episode. Actually, that's not where it actually ends. We get further reveal of something. You go into the water at the very bottom, and you see a robot with the whale squids. And I was like, and you don't see it, what it is, but there's some robot down there, and that's where it ends. And I was like, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, that's basically what happened. This series was a big big surprise. I did not expect this series to be this great. Hey, Production IG kind of dropped the ball with Guilty Crown. But I will say this. They did a great job with this series. Yes. Yes, they did it good. They did the series good. Okay? Hey, Psycho Pass, and now this one. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You know, Production IG, they do great series. They do, I mean, aside from Guilty Crown, this one was very good. They did it very well. I liked how they just surprised you in the middle of the series, and it just salvaged it. It made it grand. And hey, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. I would put this right below Devil Survivor. Okay, so after you see Devil Survivor, you need to watch this show. That's the way I look at it. So those are your top 3 that you need to see. You need to see Attack on Titan, you need to see Devil Survivor, and you need to see Gargantia. The reason why I put Gargantia over Dead Alive is because of the second half of Gargantia. Because the second half of Gargantia is really huge. That big surprise, and it just escalates upon it, making it even more better as it goes along, because it makes you want to watch more, find out the truth, and all this stuff. So, yeah, this was a good ending. Liked how they pulled it off. You know, Redo's now part of the Gargantia. You know, it looks great. It's great. It's a fucking awesome show. Go check it out, people. And that's all I got for you guys. So, yeah, Bonkai 922. See you guys later. That is it. That is it. Aside from a few anime series reviews that I'll be doing, that is it. Spring is over. Aside from Attack on Titan, it's over. And we're moving on to the summer. Only 2. It's only 2. DXD and out of the show. That's it. So, yeah. This is Bonkai 922. I'll see you guys later. Chamber. My motherfucking favorite robot system. He went in. And he said, Iron Man, you're fucking dead. Yeah, I said it. Iron Man, you're fucking dead. They look like Iron Man. Come on. You know it did. See ya.